Speaking about Tory, there was a couple of videos that actually got released. If you guys were able to see on Amazon Prime, I believe this is where the documentary is at. Meg Thee Stallion released a doc just explaining her career, and actually the big thing that happened with Tory Lanez is in that doc as well, how it affected her career and the perception that people have for her and the trajectory her career was going on. Because if you remember before that, she was on fire. Bro, we even went to a Meg Thee Stallion performance at one of the festivals. We go to so many festivals, I forgot. I think it was a Real Street Fest. We went to go see that ass in person. I was like, yo, I gotta see if that shit is real. This was like early Meg Thee Stallion. I gotta see if that's real. This was during this time when Tory's taking pictures like this, like, nah, I gotta see if that's real. And then it went from that to everybody like, nah, free Tory, don't even talk to me. Shorty, you giant, don't even look this way. You should have been playing in the NBA. I don't want to even look at free Tory. It's the perception in the crowd changed. Definitely around men. A lot of people saw similarities on how easy it is for a woman to lie on us and can change our whole life. They can say we did something when damn well we didn't, and there's a lot of evidence we did it and still go to jail for 10 years. One thing that was bad against Meg, and I actually made a video on this channel and I had a whole bunch of females commenting like, how you know she's lying? Was you in the room that night with her and Tory? Was when she sat with Gayle King and looked at Gayle King in the face and said, I did not have sex with that with Tory Lanez. She turns to Bill Clinton and Gayle goes, Meg, did you have sex with Tory Lanez? And she's like, no.
Relationship with Tory Lanez, yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So why do you think he's putting out the story that the two of you had a relationship and that you're making the whole thing up?
I think that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he committed a crime.
She comes back months later now during this new doc and admits to lying that whole entire time. So my thing is, if you can lie with a straight face like you did that day on live television with Gayle King, you give the crocodile tears and all that, right? What else could you have lied about during that stand? A major one that I've been also saying she's been lying about this entire time, that she fought Kelsey that night and they were both super drunk. Remember, to them, no fight happened that night. When multiple people reported that they saw a fight between two females that day. But when it comes to Meg Thee Stallion, when it comes to Kelsey, there was no fight. Again, I say the same thing every single time. If there was no fight between them, then why are they not friends today? How you go from being best friends to after that night, you guys were never the same? It just makes no logical sense to me at all. If he was the aggressor and that's your best friend, why would she cut you off now and be defending him and saying he didn't do it? Who did it? The security guard? Kelsey's just not gonna go up there and be like, I did it. All right, you know what? I did it. Because she probably got the same deal as YSL Woody. Remember, she got immunity. You go up there now and say you did it so nobody can get charged with this. I'm sure that would backfire on her and she'll probably get charged with, what's the other one that they were trying to threaten Woody with? I was going to say holding the court into contempt. That's not it. It's just basically disrupting the legal system and disrupting the trial as it's going on, and you can get charged with that. But for those that didn't see the video where her straight face basically now giving us more tears and telling us, I did lie. You know what? I did. Let's play it here. Before we do play this, we also have another clip that I just saw today, and I hadn't even seen the whole thing. I just saw like a second and we ended up here. I'm like, let's get it. Turn on the lights. Meg Thee Stallion, her live reaction when Tory Lanez is found guilty. She wasn't in the courtroom that day, so we actually get to see now her live reaction when Tory Lanez was found guilty. Do that, subscribe to the channel, comment down below your thoughts about this entire case. You guys know we're not biased on this channel. Yeah, we love Tory Lanez here, but if you like Meg Thee Stallion and you feel like she's innocent or she's actually telling the truth, I'm always I'm not saying I'm 100% correct. I'm human. I could be wrong. So definitely share your perspective down below. Maybe you'll change my mind, or maybe I'll see something that I'm like, oh, I never thought about it that way. And not only that, if you want to be part of a giveaway, at 10,000 subscribers, we're going to give away an unboxing. If you guys haven't seen the stuff we unbox on this channel, I suggest you go check that out. We just did a CPFM Cactus Jack free Thugger hoodie. He's actually free now, but free Thugger hoodie. And at 10,000 subscribers, we will be doing that giveaway. Just follow me on social media, Instagram. I will be posted on my story when we're at like 9,000 subscribers, what you have to do to get selected at that 10,000. For now, all you have to do is just subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, and you'll get more information at 9,000 subscribers. Let's see this clip before we actually see her live reaction the day that Tory was found guilty.
Yes, I lied to Gayle King.
My whole thing too is girls that cry without tears also always drive me crazy.
Yes, I lied to Gayle King. First of all, you even ask me about that shit, but she's always gonna talk about the shooting. Why did you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this like once, maybe twice on drunk night. You kept catching me.
All right, so why is she asking you about that? The reason she's asking you about that is because the defense team, Tory Lanez, is saying his side of the story is you fought Kelsey that night because he was having intercourse with both of you. A lot of the people that said Tory Lanez was lying also coming at me in a lot of my videos were saying they never fought each other. He never had intercourse with both of the girls that day. He was capping. He was only with Kelsey. he never slept with Meg Thee Stallion. If she said no, it's no, and she wouldn't lie to Gayle King. That's the reason that asking you that was a big thing, because if he didn't have sex with you after him saying that, then that kind of kills his story, because his story, the main thing was you guys got mad at each other because she turned up after he told everyone in the car that he was having sex with both of you guys after you sent her back home during COVID and you spent that 2 weeks with Tory Lanez. Now you're saying once, twice, 3 times. Doesn't matter how many times it was. That was never the question. She never asked you if you had sex 5 times, 4 times. The question was, have you ever? So now you've done it even more than once. Because when a girl's saying, I don't know, once or twice, it was probably like 6 or 7. And I said probably very strong, because this girl is suing people that are giving bad information about her. That's why all the videos we've been making, I always say allegedly. I'm saying this is just my perspective, freedom of speech, no evidence. We're just reviewing what's on the World Wide Web.
Yes, I lied to Gayle King. First of all, I know that
she lied to Gayle King. My fault. Just one time I had to fun flex that and bring that back. She lied to Gayle King. How many more things could you have lied to? Could you have lied to the jury? Could you have lied to the judge? Could you have lied to the defense lawyer when they were cross-examining you? What else did you lie about? Because a liar's gonna lie. That's what we know.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King. First of all, you even ask me about that shit, but you always want to talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night, but you kept catching me. Mine.
He kept catching me on a drunken night. Allegedly, the story going around the industry, and if you guys are a fan of Nicki Minaj like I am, Nicki was saying shorty likes to drink more than just allegedly a couple of nights, you know. I'm not with her. I never met her in my life. I don't know if she ever drank in her life. To me, she could be sober. I don't know. That shorty likes the bottle. Shorty likes the bottle as much as Wiz Khalifa likes the weed is what they're allegedly saying in these streets. So Tory caught you in a drunk night. If they're saying you're drunk every night, that doesn't work too well. That's like saying, nah, they could call me that one day I was smoking bud. If you know me personally, you know that story wouldn't make too much sense. But enough of her saying she lied. Let's see her live reaction the day that Tory Lanez was actually found guilty. What did she say? What did she do? Did she feel guilt? Was she happy? Was she relieved? Thank the Lord? Is that what she said? Let's
count 1. Not for the highest charge.
Wow. Only to know why you was in there fighting for your life. Your son's crying. Everybody's going crazy. Family, dad's outside preaching. Rock Nation, you devil! This lady was in a Griselda Blanca house out there while her lawyer, I'm assuming this, I don't know if that's her friend, if that's her lawyer, if that's just part of her team. I don't know who that. But all to say is that she's there clapping her hands as he's found guilty on 1. I believe guilty on 1 was the one of shooting the weapon.
Count 1. They got him for the highest charge.
Man, that's always how I tell if a girl's lying. When they start crying, look for the tears. If they just when their face is as dry as they started. Shorty's trying to think of dark memories to get a tear off that face. Free Tory. I couldn't hold it in. Come on, so you're supposed to be non-biased media. So strong physically.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, thank you, God. Like, goddamn. Oh, shit. If I ain't never think it was a God before, I know that motherfucker out there. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yo, she rubbing the shit up. Ugh, she giving herself face massage. I'm not buying.
The jury has now spoken just minutes ago. A jury in downtown Los Angeles found Tory Lanez guilty. This whole case has ended with him being sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Try to hold myself to not talk throughout that video, but I just wanted to yell bull crap 100 times. Did something happen that night? I definitely do think something happened that night. Do I believe she did not have sex with Tory Lanez? It doesn't matter what I believe because she finally told us she was. The only other lie that I hope comes out is if she fought Kelsey that night. Everything in the documentary talks about, I haven't watched it, but all the clips that have been going viral, not one yet has been about why her and Kelsey are beat, why her and Kelsey got smoked. Maybe they did talk about it in the documentary. Guys, let me know down below. I'll get Prime just to watch. There is one more clip from that doc that went viral, which is an animation of what happened that night. Let's look at that real quick and try to break down. This is her accounts just to remind you guys of what happened that night. with the call from Tory Lanez from prison, which we went over that on this as well. The Meg, she's good. Like that whole call. I don't know what got into me. I would never do something like that. I was drunk. Again, allegedly it was him tweaking verbally. Again, that's why I said she's not lying about he was just a little innocent man sitting in the passenger seat. We've heard about Tory Lanez being hot-headed before. Do I believe he was screaming at the top of his lungs? Do I even believe a pushing and shoving might have happened? Possibly. But do I believe he took it out and told her to dance, B-word dance, and shot at her feet? That I don't believe.